Yeah. Welcome, ladies and
Hey,
gentlemen. Good evening,
guys.
good morning. Hello, how you doing?
There's so many people here already.
There's loads of people here. Crikey.
Thank you for joining us.
Thank you for joining on this fine morning, evening, afternoon, wherever you are. Where are you from, guys? Where are you watching from out there in the big wide world? We currently on the outskirts of Kanazawa, the city of Kanazawa, around the back of Japan. It's been a long day. We've cycled around and eaten and drunk things.
It's 10 p.m. now here.
It's 10 p.m.
Yeah.
And yes, what a brutal few days it's been.
It's been a brutal few days. I'm excited for you guys to see the videos, really.
And I'm excited to drink this coffee.
Annie, I recognize some of you guys. Thanks for joining. It's fun to do a joint Patreon stream.
Yeah, it's a joint Patreon between
Yeah.
my patrons and Sharla
Yeah.
patrons. So for those that don't know who I am, hi, I'm Chris.
Hi, I'm Sharla. Yeah,
Sharla.
that's true.
Yeah.
Lots of you guys probably have no idea
So
who either of us are.
Sharla's been joining me on my cycle the last 3 days, 4 days, and she's coming with me all the way to Kyoto, and then we're going to throw her in a river and move on. But not literally. That'd be awful. But yeah, no, it's been good.
It has been. I can't believe it's only been 4 days. That's really weird.
What have we done
Jesus,
so far?
what have we done? Okay, we started off in Toyama.
Toyama Prefecture.
What did we do? God,
So the first thing we did,
ago.
was have black ramen, which is like ramen that's black and filled with this very strong, very potent soy sauce.
Oh, you guys, you have no idea.
I felt
it
so
was
awful
weird. It felt
that.
disgusting afterwards.
Yeah,
disgusting. But I would do it all over again because I love trying out the specialty foods that they have around Japan, even when they're absolutely horrible. It was a good experience. I'll remember it for forever.
I felt so sick afterwards. Anyway, that was the first thing we did, black ramen. Second,
trying to recover from that.
And then we cycled to where we are now, and today we've been at a market, the best, biggest, greatest market
you guys.
in Kanazawa.
That was nice. That was a nice improvement from the black ramen. It was gorgeous. You're gonna like that video.
Where we got guys watch. So where are you watching from, guys? We've got Texas, Amanda in Texas, Elise in Montreal, Claire from the UK.
Oh, Annie, this is a dream come true. To be honest, I love both of you so much.
Wonderful.
You're so cute.
Munich, France, Australia, New Zealand.
I'm wearing the same shirt right now that Chris is wearing.
Yeah? Hey, more Japan merchandise. Got to plug the merchandise. Now, I mean, I won't lie, guys. It's been a tough few days. For those of you that have been watching the Journey Across Japan almost daily cycle series, as you can tell, it's been pretty hardcore. Like when I'm not cycling across a field, I'm editing something or making a video. What I've discovered though is cycling 50 kilometers is actually pretty easy. What isn't easy is making it into an interesting video and then editing it until 5 a.m. And that's the bit that's quite hard.
Like you say that they've probably been able to tell that it's been crazy, but they haven't really because nobody sees the behind the scenes, which is actually the crazy part. He's been up till like 5 or 6 a.m. guys every day editing and then up in the morning again to do it all over again. Yeah,
I mean the first week has been pretty. It's been brutal because I've been trying to work out how to do it. How do you cycle 50 kilometers in a day and then make it an interesting video?
Yeah.
When I originally planned to do this, the aim was to have like very simple vlogs where it would just be me on a bike and I'd like pull out my iPhone and be like, oh my God, I'm in a field. It's magical, our fields, yeah. And then that'd be it every day.
Yeah.
But what we've done now is actually have videos that are to the usual kind of standard production quality, which is really exciting. So I don't know, what do you think? Do the videos show that? Are the videos good? I don't know. What else we got here? So Taylor's from San Francisco, Helen from Gravesend, glorious Gravesend. I watch you while exhausted on the district line home, says John.
Yeah, Helen. Remember I told you I had a patron in Kent.
Gravesend.
Yeah.
Helen Gravesend.
Yeah.
Gravesen's about half an hour from where I'm from in Kent. Yes. Does the mustache make it slower because of the wind drag, says Taylor.
You know what makes it slower? That fucking helmet that he gave me. It's got a visor, the orange one.
Yeah.
When the wind hits that, it's so ridiculous. It feels like, I see why you didn't want it.
I did give Sharla the orange helmet.
It's a horrible helmet.
I couldn't be doing with it myself. Yeah, as for the facial hair, I'm just kind of leaving it. I'm kind of growing it and seeing what happens.
It's only been a week.
It looks pretty awful.
A month and a half will be interesting.
It looks pretty bad. I'm probably just going to shave it off in a few days.
You can't do that. It's a
I have
challenge.
to. I'm going to look.
You can't.
I
won't let you.
look like a murderer. I was like, it doesn't suit me. I don't know. But yeah, no, for the next hour or so, guys, we're all yours. So throw your questions at us about anything.
Okay, Cameron. Cameron's been dying to tell me a story. Please, please tell me, Cameron. I've been waiting to hear this. I told her during our next Patreon live stream that she could tell me. Her life is just crazy. It's all over the place, and I really need an update from her. So Cameron, yes, please type out your update. I would love to hear it.
Nice.
I'll keep my eye on the chat.
Bit patchy. Yeah, so, I mean, as of tomorrow, I'm actually, Pete Donaldson from the podcast is joining us.
Yeah.
That's really exciting.
I'm excited to meet him. He seems like
Sharla
a really
gets
cool
to meet
guy.
Pete Donaldson.
Yeah. Lucky me.
And what else is going on? Crikey, I don't know. The video
Yeah.
I'm currently editing. The video I'm currently editing is a video where we made a commercial, a Japanese commercial, Joey and I. On Joey's last day of the cycle, on his 4th day, we made a commercial for some energy jelly. It was a challenge sent in by a viewer, and it's absolutely fucking ridiculous. And I've
seen part of it. It's fucking ridiculous.
It's awful. I'm having quite a lot of fun editing it, but it's probably going to ruin my reputation. You can see that tomorrow, so that will ruin my reputation. We keep an eye out for that. Also, the video after that, I cycled through for like a day and spoke in an American accent, and that was really hard.
It's hilarious.
Charles
It's
also saying
hilariously good.
Yeah.
Yeah, I helped him with it to make sure he was saying things properly. He did quite well.
Yeah.
So that'll be out in a couple of days.
Curtis says, have you looked closely at Gaijin involvement in the wedding industry? I do have a few friends. Like, it's interesting, in Japan, any foreigner can basically be a vicar. You know that?
No.
You can do it. They like having foreigners as vicars.
Oh, because
in
they
Japan.
look like legit.
Yeah. A lot of Japanese people like to have a kind of foreign-looking vicar to do the wedding.
So you don't need to take a course.
Yes,
or
I've got a friend who's not
qualified.
qualified at all. He just turns up, acts like a vicar for the day, marries 2 people, takes his money, and then fucks off.
Jesus.
Incredible.
That's
Need a job.
insane.
Good money. God, this is noisy.
Yeah.
We're in a hotel lobby at the moment, and it's very noisy. Japanese people are so loud.
Especially when they drink.
Japanese people, when they drink, they're so fucking loud. Like.
Yeah, talking
It's
about
insane.
weddings, there's lots of weddings going on. We're in a big hotel and lots of events going on here. So there'll be lots of people in the background.
Espada says, can you do more videos while talking Japanese with the locals? I could do. We might do that. We could do that.
Yeah, we could try. The thing is, like, Japanese people really don't like being on video.
Yeah, it's pretty hard getting Japanese people to just go on camera. Like, if you saw my 3rd video, some strange but nice lady gave me some custard cream biscuits at the side of the road. And I said, oh, is it okay if I film you? Because she was quite clearly filming me. If you go back and
She was filming you?
If you go back and look at that video, where there's
No
the
way.
woman who pulls over and gives me some biscuits.
Yeah.
She's got her phone like this.
Yeah.
She's like doing that.
No way.
Go and watch it now.
Okay,
and
that's creepy
she's
as
doing
fuck.
it. She's
she
creepy,
just wants, like, Gaijin in her house so she can film them and look at the videos later.
I didn't say, like, if you go back, look at the video, I think it's day 3 of the cycle. This woman pulls me over. She gives me some custard biscuits and she invites me to some sort of tea party at her house.
I'm pretty sure she's part of a cult because that's quite common. They stop foreigners because they can't get Japanese people to join. They're like, yes, they'll fall for it. Having a tea party.
Completely believable. She was so persistent.
Yeah.
This woman was really persistent.
Yeah, honestly.
She was like, oh yeah, come back to my house. Come back, it'll be great. Look, here's a foreigner who's also been to my house and come round for dinner. And she wouldn't stop it. But in the video, I was really nice. I was like, oh, the lady gave me some biscuits. She's lovely. Because I didn't want to tell the truth. The truth was, I was fucking terrified. Absolutely terrified.
You were alone there.
She was
in the middle of
fucking
nowhere.
scary. And I'm sure she was lovely. But yeah, she did scare me.
Wait, so you asked her if you could film her?
Yeah, I said,
and she was okay.
I said it was okay if I take a picture of us together or something. She was like, no. So I filmed her anyway. But
you blurred her face.
I blurred her face, so it's fine.
But yeah, like Japanese people in general, they want their privacy. So it's really hard to be able to go up to a local on the street and have them involved in the video. Talking to people is one thing, but being able to share that with you guys is nearly impossible. People always ask why I don't have many Japanese people in my videos, and that's why, like, none of my friends want to be in my videos, let alone strangers. So it's quite tough, unfortunately.
Tough.
Yeah.
Alexander says, why on earth did you eat the food? Could have been drugged. Don't worry, Alexander, I'm very smart. The biscuits were wrapped up perfectly, unless she'd like somehow resealed it.
Did you check to make sure, there was no air leak? Okay, so let me read
syringe
this.
full of cyanide into a custard cream biscuit.
was always a fashion. So I decided to move country to England in London to study. I decided to move country to England in London. You're studying fashion now, Cameron. Well, that's good. Good for you. I love how your life is all over the place. I think you're finally like figuring out what you really want to do. So that's pretty epic.
Nice. Nice interaction there.
I love Cameron. She's so cool. I'm like so involved in her life now. She always updates me on everything. So that's great. Best of luck with your studies.
Joe says, hello from Misawa, Japan. I was up there just 2 weeks ago. Very nice place. Chris, you and Joe were enjoying beers when you did the Q&A last time. Sharla, what kind of drink do you enjoy?
I enjoy mineral water from the Japanese Alps.
And I enjoy cheap. We actually won this coffee for free.
Yeah, for free at
Family Mart. When you spend like over $5 in Family Mart, you get to put your hand in this little box filled with paper. And if you pull out a bit of paper with a product on it, you get it for free.
It's quite nice. How much did we spend today? I think we spent $25 and we got 3 coupons and we won 3 products. Yeah.
And we actually got something that was good for once.
Yeah.
Love the guy who said journey across Japan, says Fran. Yeah, he was so cool. Hash the guy Hashi at the vending machine.
The sake guy. That guy was awesome.
He was cool.
We need to run into more people like him.
That's exactly who I want to meet on this kind of trip. Yeah.
Totally. Sharla doesn't drink beer. I drink beer, just not at 10 p.m. when I need to stay awake and edit and stuff. I probably shouldn't have a beer right now. I'm trying to be healthy.
I mean, we did actually buy some cider. We found some cider we were going to drink for this, but straight after this live stream, I've got a film and I've got to edit. And I figured if I'm going to be editing for 3 or 4 hours after a live stream, cider probably won't be the best thing to have. So I had to abort that idea and instead go for the Boss coffee. How many more days are you cycling together, says Ross? We're cycling for 2 more days.
Yeah, 2 more days.
About 2 or 3 more days, yeah.
And then I might join again later on.
Yeah.
A little further down the road.
So we get to Kyoto, Sharla goes away somewhere. Bye. And Pete Donaldson joins. And then Sharla will join again to cycle the Shimanami Kaido cycle route. Which
best part of the cycle.
Probably
I'm
so
so excited.
The best part.
No, honestly, it's so cool. If you guys don't know what it is, look it up. Shimanami.
Shimanami Kaido. It's a chain of islands that go across the inland sea of Japan. And they've got a dedicated cycle route, and it's absolutely stunning. There's loads of big bridges.
It's so
beautiful,
cool,
picturesque islands. Even a giant whirlpool beneath one of the... Yeah, it's really cool, actually.
Really?
There's a big suspension bridge, one of the biggest in Japan, and underneath it, there's a whirlpool because the currents collide.
Oh, that's so
and I'm not going to pretend like I know how it works, but yeah, there's a massive whirlpool. It's so cool.
Sweet. Yeah, I can't wait for that.
Will the decorations from the pimped up bikes stay for the rest of the trip? Says Matthias.
Funny story.
Did you take them off?
Eventually.
Charlotte got rid of Joey's.
What happened?
Stuff.
I did keep it for most of the trip, and it was rather embarrassing, but I kept it. it.
Yeah, Joey stuck a mask to the front of the bike and some sort of towel. And Sharla went along with it for the first day or so.
I
and
kept
then
it.
Got rid of it.
The towel fell off, and then I needed to put a light on the front of the bike because we were cycling in the dark, and I had to take the mask off. So
yeah,
I did my best. Put them on there.
So many questions.
I know.
So with your absolutely bonkers schedule, will you have time to meet up with patrons in Kansai? I don't know yet. I'm not sure yet. I still don't know what the plan is in Kansai, so I can't make any promises.
Yeah.
The priority in Kansai is making like 3 or 4 good videos, so I can't say at the moment. We'll see what happens with it. See what Pete Dawson wants to do as well. Pete told me today he wants to get a tattoo.
He wants to get a tattoo?
Osaka. Yeah, what was it of though?
What does he want to get?
Let me read it out.
That's awesome.
Have a chat with people. I find Pete Dawson's
I want to get
message.
a tattoo.
What did he say? He wants a tattoo of a... Oh, he wants a tattoo of the Glyco Man. The Glyco
Are you
Man.
serious? Does he love Osaka that much?
Pete Donaldson wants a mascot for a sweet company tattooed on his arm or something. So
that's pretty cool to get it done in.
Yeah, that'll be a great
Kansai.
video. Pete Donaldson getting a tattoo.
That's pretty neat. You can beatbox, but can you dance? He can dance. Haven't you seen the video? The end of the what video did you dance in?
Yeah.
Yeah, some great dancing.
The day before yesterday video.
Yeah.
We did some dancing on a beach.
Sharla, how much longer are you in Japan? Will you go back home between cycling legs? No, I'll be here in Japan the entire time. So I'll be here until the beginning of November. So no, the middle of November-ish. Yeah, it's a nice stretch.
For someone who's not in Japan, you're in Japan Quite a lot.
Basically in Japan more than Korea. It's a nice time to be in Japan. The weather's amazing. It's the perfect season to be here, so I'm happy. It's cool.
It is very nice.
Yeah, it's not humid.
Thank God I chose to cycle in October.
Yeah, I saw some people like, why would you cycle like towards winter? But it's still quite warm, you guys. Like, even though it's almost November, it's not cold.
And it's beautifully timed because we're kind of, as we're going south, we're working our way south, the temperature goes up.
Goes up a little
and
bit.
So it kind of cancels out. As you go south, the temperature keeps rising. So as it drops with the weather and the season changing, we kind of just slip out
like
of it.
It's still 21, 22 degrees Celsius in the afternoon. It's quite hot. Like, you wear a t-shirt and combined with the cycling, you still get rather sweaty. So yeah, it was a good time.
I'll be in Japan in November and December. What's the #1 place to stay that has beautiful scenery and good bars? Says Nathaniel.
November and December.
The place with good, beautiful scenery and good bars.
Beautiful scenery and good bars.
Kyoto.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Really? You feel like they have good bars? I've never been to a bar in Kyoto, so I wouldn't know, actually.
It's hard to find both, isn't it? Everywhere has good bars in Japan.
Yeah.
Depends what you want, really. It's very vague. I mean, Nagano's nice. Nagano's like 2 hours by bullet train outside Tokyo. It's quite nice. It's like being in the Alps in Europe. You've got like beautiful mountains and the city's quite nice. But
November and December, you don't want to go too far up north probably because the snow's quite crazy. So yeah, maybe stay down the southern half.
Not Jason says. Not Jason. I like the way Not Jason clarified that. Chris, so far, have you felt the cycle successfully reignited your love of travel and helped you rediscover Japan? Yeah, definitely. Like, I think I mentioned in the second video that I've got a bit fed up of traveling because often when I travel, it is to make a video, right?
Yeah, it's the same as me.
So like,
I still love it though.
I'll go somewhere and I have to make a video there. Whereas with this, there is no plan, there is no agenda. You know, we're just going places and filming what we think is interesting. So like, I mean, it's a good example. Like Black Ramen in Toyama City. If you look at TripAdvisor or all the tourism websites, they're all like loads of crappy temples. Like, I fucking so fed up of temples. I've seen so many temples in Japan now, and local Japanese governments are always like, "Oh, the best thing in our towns are temples." It's like brilliant, but every fucking town in Japan has a temple. What have you got that's unique? And they don't really know. They don't know. So when we rocked up into Toyama, we looked at our phone. We literally got the phone out. It was like, Toyama no mebutsu wa nan desu ka? What's the famous food of Toyama? And it was like, oh, Toyama no mebutsu wa black ramen. Oh, black ramen, that sounds fucking cool. And it was, and it was great.
That worked out well.
There's no plan, no. Rob says, no plan, no agenda, except making daily videos covering a month-long cycle. True, Rob. But it's still pretty vague, isn't it?
Yeah, it's nice to be able to do whatever we want.
Like I don't know what could happen tomorrow. Like the other day, Sharla and I were cycling, and we came across we came across like a Soviet era looking military base with a tower and a weird like gunship helicopter thing.
So strange.
So weird. I put it in the video though.
So weird to be there.
Great. Yeah. You never know what's going to happen the day. Like I don't know what could happen tomorrow. The bike broke at one point. We went up a mountain.
Fucking hell.
And the bike just fucking fell apart.
It's a miracle we made it here, to be honest. That was quite a day.
Stressful.
Yeah.
So you just never know. You never know what happens. It's that unpredictability that makes the whole thing fun, right? You know, unpredictability makes things fun.
Yeah, totally.
Yeah. Hey Chris, have you ever fought a sumo wrestler? You what? No, I haven't. I don't think, Robert. I don't think you would end too well.
For a challenge coming on. Have you met a sumo before?
No, I've never. Never.
I did in school a lot. We would always go and talk with them, and they'd tell us.
Really?
It was really interesting.
I've never
show us like what they eat in a day and stuff.
Oh, like a big soup.
It's crazy. Yeah.
I've never been to a sumo wrestling tournament.
Oh, you have? Like a legit one?
Yeah.
No, neither have I. No.
I think they're quite pricey and pretty hardcore to get into. Seen them on TV though.
Oh God, yeah, Cameron. I know that you're updating us more on your story. I'm gonna have to go back and read it. There's so many comments. I missed it. Oh God, I saw someone else say like, "I'm sorry you had to go through that, Cameron." Oh God, her life. You should write a book. That's what you should be doing right now while you're in school. Write a book on your life. Why didn't you give Sharla an Abroad in Japan t-shirt, Chris? Where's my It's my like a magic shirt. I really want one.
Yeah, good point. I should probably give a free T-shirt to everyone joining me.
Yeah.
I'll do that starting from Pete Donaldson.
You.
I'll do that next time. It's true. I should have done that.
You should have. But
Do you not have any? Why don't you just fucking buy one?
You want me to buy
Buy
your
one.
merch?
Buy some Abroad Japan merchandise available on redbubble.com. I'd like to point out, ladies and gentlemen, there is an ominous, scary.
Staircase.
Look at this fucking staircase.
Let's keep it in the frame in case like a ghost comes down so they can watch. Chris doesn't believe in ghosts. Do you guys believe in ghosts?
Do you believe in ghosts?
He thinks I'm an idiot. I believe in them.
I don't believe in ghosts. I don't believe in paranormal things. But that tunnel in the video a few days ago scared me.
That looked really creepy.
Haunted tunnel.
I'm really disappointed I wasn't part of that.
Yeah, I
love creepy stuff.
With Joey, we did loads of fun things like tunnels and what else did we do? Commercials and movie lines and pimped our bikes. With Sharla, we haven't done anything of that magnitude.
We got fucking stuck on a mountain with bears.
All we did was get stuck up a mountain. So yeah.
Thanks for that. Yeah, that happened in a live stream.
Don't you already owe Joey a T-shirt and a mug? I do. That I do.
Yeah, I want a mug too. I want a mug. I want a mug and I want a T-shirt.
Are you guys going past Osaka? Says Espada. Yes, we're going through Osaka, we're going through Kyoto, and we're going through Kobe as well. So the big 3 cities. I'm really excited.
I liked Kobe. I
Kobe's
remember
awesome.
liking Kobe. I was there for a couple of weeks.
I actually owe Pete Donaldson some Kobe beef as well.
Oh, he'll be happy with that.
Because back in, I think it was March, Pete Donaldson was interviewing Bryan Cranston. And I said to Pete, if you can get Bryan Cranston to shout out the Abroad Japan channel, I will buy you Kobe beef. And he did it. And we got Bryan Cranston to say, you're watching Abroad Japan.
That was fun. I couldn't believe it when I saw that.
I couldn't believe it. Fucking awesome.
Yeah.
And so we got that. So I owe Pete like a fucking expensive pile of beef from Kobe.
He's going to be so excited to be here. He just loves Japan. You can tell when he talks about it. He's going to be so happy.
He's going to love it. Ross says, gotta say, I'm loving the drone footage. That's working well. That it is, Ross. That it is. The drone footage on the videos has been amazing.
Oh yeah. Oh, I can't wait to see our drone.
I've not been doing the drone. That's the reason. That's the reason it's so fucking good. We've had either Chris Okino.
Drone. I've seen what you do with the drone. You're quite good with it.
We've got either Chris Okino or Wenben, one of our production team, doing the drone.
Yeah.
What do you think about the theme tune, though, guys?
Oh, do you like it? The opening. I love it.
Theme tune at the start of every Journey Across Japan video. Was that a good song choice or what?
Oh yeah, that's such a good song. Yeah. Oh God, Cameron. Oh Jesus Christ. Now I'm working on magazines and I worked at London Fashion. Really? That's really fucking cool then. See, it all worked out. It sounds like quite the struggle. Ew. But you're doing well. You're doing well and I hope it stays this way.
The videos have been good. I look forward to them every day now. That's what I watch during my dinner.
Almost as good as Natsuki's rap. I say bring back the rap in a vlog.
We've got quite a few. So we had Natsuki did like a rap about cycling and bicycles, and I went on Twitter and I said, "Can somebody remix this?" Yeah. We've got like 5 or 6 decent remixes actually.
You didn't use my favorite one, so I hope you use that.
Yeah, we only had time for one decent remix. Cycle, bicycle, cycle, bicycle, rascal, bicycle. Bicycle.
Sharla, what's been your favorite part of the cycle so far? So I don't know if you said it already, but how much have you cycled? I don't know.
What's been your favorite?
Cycled in total.
What's been your? What's that? It's a person.
Oh fuck!
Not a ghost.
Jesus Christ. What's been my favorite? Honestly, getting stuck on the mountain was my favorite part. It seems ridiculous, but I like stuff like that. I don't know. That's the kind of thing that you remember for a long time.
You enjoy getting stuck on a mountain?
Yeah, that's the kind of thing that I'm going to remember 10 years from now. Oh, I remember that time I got stuck on a fucking mountain with Chris Broad and there were bears and it was almost pitch black and we could have died.
I love the way we're just assuming we're up a mountain and then there's bears.
There were definitely bears there.
Definitely bears.
Every time you go hiking in Japan, they warn you of bears and they've got bells. We were on a mountain in the middle of nowhere in the countryside.
It probably was a bear.
Yeah.
I'm going to put in bear special effects and sound effects on our video.
Don't tell anyone else. They're going to think
on an
real.
upcoming video in about 2 or 3 days when Sharla and I get stuck up a mountain, I'm going to put bear sound effects in and make it look like we're running away from a bear.
Only you guys will know it's
going to be magical. Yeah, there'll be no other way to tell it's fake.
No.
Ever. Trust a Canadian about bears.
We know. Honestly, though. No,
I'm surprised you didn't delegate some of your editing to someone else. Only 5 hours of sleep a night after exercise will break you.
You guys don't
That's a very
understand
good
how
point.
hard it is, though, to trust somebody with your videos.
I think, well, I do have a guy on our production team, Wenbem, who I introduced in the first video. He's the Chinese guy that likes dumplings. I'm not being racist, that's what he actually said. I said, what's your favourite thing? And he said dumplings. So he's playing along to stereotypes there. But so he basically filmed throughout the day. I give Wenben the footage. He puts it into Adobe Premiere Pro, and then I have to edit it and turn it into a story. I can't delegate it to someone else. I'm such a control freak when it comes to making videos.
Well, so am I. I think most people who have a channel are, because you've spent your whole your whole life for years building your channel, and you can't all of a sudden like leave that to someone else.
I think for me, I don't know any other people who could edit. At the risk of sounding arrogant, somebody who could edit to the same kind of standards would cost a lot of money.
They take a long time to train. You need somebody with you for months, seeing how you edit and getting the feel.
Yeah, and then there's the style, right? Trying to get it so it's got the same kind of tone and style. So it just wouldn't work. I think it would cause a lot more problems than it's worth. I can edit, and I've been doing a good job the last few days. I've been catching up on my sleep. I've been getting 6 hours, 7. Back into it. But what it does mean is the videos aren't always daily. They're going to be, some days there'll be a video, then not a video, and then a video. So it might be, it's pretty much almost daily. A video every 36 hours or something. And that's good enough for me, to be honest. So.
It's better editing it yourself since it adds a personal charm. Yeah, I feel the same. Whenever I find out a YouTuber doesn't edit their own videos anymore, like they hired an editor, it just doesn't feel the same. I don't know.
Yeah, you can tell. You can often tell.
Yeah.
But yeah. Short answer: control freak plus legacy of the channel. I identify. Yeah.
Well, yeah.
Thanks. And I in the comments, you guys seem to agree. It's better editing it yourself since it adds a personal charm.
Yeah.
Take more breaks if you need it, says Claire. We'll enjoy the videos, even if they aren't every day. Yeah, thank you.
Yeah.
And Chantel says it's hard to put your creative baby into someone else's hands because you know it won't turn out exactly the way you want. Everyone has their own style. Yeah, so at the end of the day, if the videos aren't daily, then there's still going to be loads of videos.
Yeah,
it's insane. There's like 40, 50 videos.
You're doing this for like a month and a half, so there's going to be lots of videos regardless. So don't worry.
I think the last video of our cycle series, providing we actually make it to the end, will be in early December. So think about that. From now until early December, there's a video almost every day, if not every day. Yeah. That's insane. Given that for the last 6 years of doing YouTube, it's been like 3 videos a month or something, or 2 videos a month. Or there's been a lot more videos the last 2 years since launching Patreon, but still, like it's at least once a week. Now it's almost once a day. So that's crazy. So.
Christina asked how many videos I'll be posting of the trip. So right now I'm joining Chris on his series, and then I'm focusing on that right now, so I'm not filming. But once I'm off of his videos and Pete joins him, then I'll be doing my own thing, my behind-the-scenes vlogging of areas we're going. So I don't know how many videos I'll be posting.
I mean, that's a good point. Actually, when I say Sharla's not going to be joining me on the cycle, Sharla's actually with us until the end, I think, now.
Yeah, I'll be together with them, just not in the series.
Sharla's traveling around with the production crew, with the team in the car.
Yeah.
And she's just going to be doing her own thing.
Yeah, I'll be vlogging.
Because we got like a decent car with extra seats, so
it's huge. It's a huge.
Should have done that as a prize. Should have done that as a prize or reward for one viewer. One viewer can join and sit in the car and watch the mayhem of everything.
Oh my god! So yeah, I'll be doing the behind the scenes, all the crazy shit that happens while Chris is off filming. So that'll be fun.
Alexander says, "How about making a podcast with Pete while you're cycling?" We are doing that actually, Alexander. Yeah. We're going to make a podcast rather than just record our voices. We'll film like Pete and I sitting in a room talking about something.
Oh, good idea.
And we'll take the audio, put that in podcast. Yeah. And make the video into a fully watchable episode or 2. So we're going to do that a few times, I think, 3 or 4 times. So you've got that to look forward to as well. At least 3 or 4 podcasts with video footage as well as audio. So yeah.
Does this car have a back window?
Does this car have a back window?
It currently still has a back window, but it does not have a rear tail light anymore.
Yes, the last car, as we saw in a video a few days ago, there was an accident. The bike rack on the back smashed the window and took it out, so that was unfortunate.
Will Sharla meet Natsuki?
Will Sharla meet Natsuki?
I don't
No.
think I will. I'm so sad about. But I will. Who will I meet? Risotto.
Risotto.
I'll meet Pete.
You'll meet Pete, Risotto.
Yeah, I'll meet a few more people along the way. Unfortunately, I won't meet Natsuki. It's just not meant to happen.
Sad, isn't it?
Maybe one day.
I must admit, I am disappointed we can't get Natsuki on more of the trip.
Yeah,
because he was really funny.
He was fun.
He was at the top of his game.
It was a good way to kick
on the first 2 videos. I couldn't have imagined a better way to start the cycle than having Natsuki join us and cycle himself. Yeah. So it was a shame we can't see more of Natsuki. We did try to get him to come to Kanazawa and Kagoshima, but it's just with his stupid schedule and never being able to get off work, he's always working.
Well,
and it's so annoying.
Everybody.
Bloody Natsuki.
Everybody in Japan. It's too bad. He should be at the end. Natsuki should be at the end, like greeting you.
Well, that was the plan. That was the plan. We could have Natsuki at Kagoshima.
Yeah.
And then he can't make it. That's sad. How does Ryotaro feel about his nickname Risotto? Says Christina. He fucking hates it.
Where did that come from?
That's why I use it.
Did he eat risotto one day or something?
We were eating. I think we were eating. Ryotaro and I were eating a risotto, and I was reading out some comments, and this was for a video. It was a video called "Staying at a Secluded Japanese Mountain Temple" or something back in March this year.
I know that one.
We went and filmed at this Italian restaurant, and I saw a comment calling him Risotto. And I read it out, and ever since then he's been Risotto. And it's, as Crimson 11 says,
now I'm
Risotto
bread girl.
stuck.
Thanks for that. Are you going to visit any specialty coffee shops during your trip, like cat-shaped cappuccinos? Can we visit some specialty coffee shops, please?
Specialty
I could use some coffee.
I didn't even know that was the thing, but we can do that now.
They have like 3D lattes.
I wonder, 3D latte?
Yeah, they make the foam so thick and then they sculpt something.
I'm thinking though, what should we do in Kyoto and Osaka with Pete Donaldson? Have you got any ideas, guys? Because the thing is, with Kyoto and Osaka, there's no limit. There's so many things we could do. We've only got like 3 or 4 days, maybe 4 days though. 2 days in Kyoto, 2 in Osaka, I think. So, yeah, I mean, I don't know what we can do, what you want to see. You could go to the video games cafe
in
Osaka.
Oh, what's that?
There's a retro video games.
Do that. Let's do that.
Retro video games bar.
Yeah, what are people saying? Go to a bar.
Get Pete.
Go to a bar for Pete. Yeah,
get Pete a date, says Adam. They will love it.
Let's get Pete a date, bring him to a bar. Pete and karaoke. They want to see karaoke.
Oh, God. I've seen Pete at karaoke.
Yeah.
Pete needs to go on Tinder and speed date.
Date. Oh, no.
I'd watch that. That'd be amazing.
Oh, no.
Pete could be like our guinea pig. I would just put him in loads of stupid, ridiculous situations to see what happens. Yeah.
Wonderful.
I just put a camera on him and see what he does next.
Trying really Tinder in Kyoto. That could be a good video.
What's that?
Trying Tinder in Kyoto.
I love that. We're going to this ancient historic city full of temples and adventure. And you want to see fucking Tinder. Unbelievable. But completely believable as well.
Then you must get... I don't know what that
is. Eat Coolish ice cream. Yeah, Pete.
Let's get Pete to eat every single flavor of Coolish.
We'll do that. Well, there's only like 3 flavors, isn't there?
Really?
Yeah. Well,
that's lame.
Not much of a challenge.
That's lame.
For the man that loves Coolish. Oh my God, that's a great idea. Christian says, do a fan meetup disguised as high-speed dating. Yeah, we should get loads of viewers to like greet Pete or something. Do something.
Oh, that would be fun.
We should send Pete down to Dotonbori Bridge in the middle of Osaka and tweet out, Pete Donaldson's waiting on the bridge, go and see him now and see what happens or something. We should definitely do that.
Crazy fans.
We'll do that.
Yeah.
We'll do that. We'll
run up and
do some sort of audience interaction thing in Osaka.
Yeah.
That'd be really fun.
Does Chris know Norm?
Does Chris know Norm? Tokyo Lens?
He would be a good guest for the series. Yeah, he would be fun. No,
yeah.
You haven't met him
I've never met Norm.
No, he hasn't met him. He knows of him.
He has a nice beard.
I'm sure we'll meet one day. He has a nice beard. You could ask him for beard tips in a month. You're going to need them.
Ross says, go to the top of the Umeda Sky Building and get a padlock engraved to commemorate the trip. Oh, that's a nice idea.
Where's the Umeda Sky Building?
The Umeda Sky Building is like it's like, how to describe it?
Is it like a tower?
It's like a tower, but it's actually really weird. Like it's almost, what's the best way to describe it? It's like a bridge, like a giant bridge. So it's like this shape.
Really?
Like an arch.
In Osaka.
Sorry, it's like an arch. The Umeda Sky Building, it's like an arch. and you get a really good view of Osaka from there.
Yeah.
And you get your name engraved on the padlock.
Cool. Let's do that.
Chris, have you ever met Taylor
Should write
R?
these down.
Taylor R, is that?
Let's write these down.
Who's Taylor R? Oh, Taylor R. That Taylor, right.
No, you haven't met her.
What does the
either,
R
have
stand
you?
for?
You met her at the Halloween party.
I have met Taylor.
Yeah, we were all at a Halloween party last year, the year before, 2 years ago.
What's the R in Taylor R stand for?
Her last name.
What's her last name?
Richard.
Richard. Taylor Richards. Sharla will love the escalators, laugh out loud. Yes, at the Ameda Sky Building, there's also got the world's highest outdoor escalators.
What do you mean outdoor?
So when you get to the top of the building, near the top,
Yeah.
there's like a rooftop terrace on the top of the bridge-shaped building.
Yeah.
And you have to take an escalator to go up, and the escalator's in the middle of the bridge. It's like 100, I want to say 120 meters high, and you're just like on this escalator.
It's not like enclosed. It's like.
No, it's kind of out.
Fuck.
Yeah, it's quite cool actually.
Yeah, I'll do it. Nothing could be worse than that fucking roller coaster. So.
To be fair, you did do the roller coaster last month.
Okay, let's write these down. Umeda Sky Building. What was the other suggestion?
Get Pete to meet fans in the street.
Oh, right. Pete. Fanny.
Oh yeah, we can call it Let's Meet Pete.
Let's meet
Pete because it rhymes. And I'll go on Twitter and be like, okay guys, Pete Donaldson's waiting for you at this spot. Go there.
Yeah, and hopefully there's enough people.
Loads of viewers will go there and
Kyoto
eat Pete's face. How are your legs doing so far in this trip? Says Matthias. My legs are okay. The last legs were so painful. I forgot to stretch them. Luckily, there were onsen everywhere. So
I haven't been stretching either. I'm so bad.
That'll be your undoing.
Yeah, I know.
We've got a pretty big cycle tomorrow.
I know.
But
I'm regretting it. I feel like shit right now. Everything hurts. My entire body hurts.
if you cycle 50 kilometers a day, you really need to stretch, guys. And have a hot bath there. Seriously, Chris, if you give people at least 1 day's notice, I'm sure loads of us will show up, says Jennifer. Yes.
1 day notice. Yeah,
So you live in
I hope
Osaka.
so.
You live in Osaka, Jennifer.
Does
Where do you recommend meeting in Osaka? It would be Dotonbori. It would be the famous bridge, probably, wouldn't it? The famous bridge. Yeah. Are you meeting Dogen? Yes, I think I am meeting Dogen, actually.
Dogen? He's going to join on the trip.
He's not going to join the trip, but we're going to meet him for 1 day.
Where does he live?
He lives in Beppu.
No
Kyushu,
way.
yeah.
I did not know that.
That's where he is. So, yeah, it'd be good to get Dogen on board.
That's cool.
I've spoken to Dogen. He's keen to meet up, so I think we've got Dogen for the day. Maybe in Kitakyushu or
awesome.
Fukuoka or something.
Seems like a cool guy.
Chris, can you get...
Charlotte, can you get Chris's mount food? No, I plotted together with them to get it taken down. I'm not getting it back.
Do it like a food truck where you move to several spots and make people chase you. Says Crimson 11. Yes. What a great video that would be.
Oh.
Pete Donaldson driving a food truck through the streets of Osaka whilst millions of people chase after him and eat his face. If you're in Kyoto, have some udon at Omen Restaurant.
Oh, I have eaten there.
Was it good? What's so special about it?
It was okay. It wasn't amazing, but I think the problem was I had the vegan one. They had a vegan option. So maybe the normal one is actually really good. Everybody recommended it to me, so I went there when I was in Kyoto, but it was just kind of like meh for me. Yeah. So, but maybe the meat one's good.
I live in Kagawa in Shikoku. I'm sad Chris will not come to Shikoku. I'm going to Shikoku.
You are going.
We are going to Shikoku.
Yeah,
we're going to. I don't know if we're going to Kagawa. I'm not sure where that is.
We'll be cycling through it on the Shimano.
That's right. We're actually going to the city of Matsuyama. The cool castle town city where there's so cool. There's like a mountain in the middle of the city with a castle on. It's fucking magical. Love Matsuyama. So yeah, we'll be going through Shikoku. Is Emma joining for any cycling? And Fury says Claire. Emma is joining. Yes, Emma. Tokidoki Emma.
Emma will be
joining in Kyushu for I think 3 or 4 days. Yeah,
near the end of the trip.
We'll see that. Yeah, I don't know. What do you guys want to see more of on the trip though? Like we've got a few minutes left. I've got a long time left. We've got 20 minutes left. So let me know what you want to see on the cycle. This is your chance, guys, to
if there's certain spots you want to see along the way or certain style of videos.
And also the things you like and don't like about the cycle. Yeah, I mean, is that what's good and what's bad about the cycle recently? The videos. Some people have complained that we don't show enough of the cycling.
Right.
My thinking. I mean, I do agree to some extent. The videos with Joey, the ridiculous challenges we did, overshadowed the cycling to some extent. But my thinking was, if you're going to make like 40, 50 videos across Japan.
Yeah.
You don't want to just have me on a bike every
don't
day. I mean,
really
some
wanna
people
be
will
doing the
probably
same
do like
thing.
that, but I thought we need to mix it up a bit, and so it's about getting the balance of having cycling and having cool, weird shit at the same time. So I don't know. What are your thoughts on that?
Yeah,
Quite keen to
I'd
hear.
be curious what everybody else thinks.
Yeah. Eat McDonald's in each city and eat the local dish. I think we have had McDonald's in each city. Well, I certainly have. Like after a long day of cycling, when I'm about to do like 7 or 8 hours of relentless
what
editing,
you want is like
we just drop into McDonald's. Today we actually had a Burger King.
Yeah.
Shocking, isn't it?
Yeah, he like went
I've had a Burger King in years, and today we had it, and it was thoroughly underwhelming. Shocking. You should do a compilation of action shots. You could easily get a Rocky-style montage out of this, Chris. Yes.
Action shots.
Why not?
I definitely think you should do a blooper montage at the end of the cycle, because I've been watching him edit, and there's some pretty like ridiculous things that gets cut.
The video yesterday had a blooper.
Which one?
The quote one.
Yeah, the quote one. Yeah. The bloopers are the best part. So I hope you save all those.
Yeah.
And do one. I'm waiting for the vending machine pizza. Where was that?
Oh, well, we are doing that. We're definitely doing that.
Where is that?
Hiroshima.
Oh, okay. You got to remember that.
Don't
forget that.
Remind me
about
that. Write that down. Hiroshima pizza vending machine. That's going to be the reason to cycle.
I've seen mixed reviews of that vending machine. Sometimes it goes horribly wrong. The pizza comes out black. It looks absolutely horrible.
I love that. We're going to go to Hiroshima. This ancient, beautiful city.
Get some fucking
famous for being hit by an atomic bomb. We've got the Atomic Bomb Museum, the Atomic Bomb Dome. And we're going to go for a pizza vending machine. Brilliant. I suppose that could be the joke. But it seems kind of offensive, doesn't it? This is where little boy or fat man, I can't remember which one, I think little boy was detonated on the 6th of August, killing tens of thousands of people. But look, here's a pizza vending machine. Gonna have to be careful how we do that one. Maybe different videos. Different videos. Yeah.
How long will you be in Hiroshima for? How long are you planning there?
2 days.
Cool. I'm excited for Hiroshima. It's actually the one place, when I first got interested in Japan, it's the one place I've always wanted to go, is to see that temple that's in the, not temple, the Tori gate that's in the water. Itsukushima Jinja.
Oh, Miyajima.
Yeah, in Miyajima. Yeah. I've always wanted to go there, and I still haven't gone there. So
one of the most iconic sites of Japan. Yeah.
Yeah, so
it's all right. I've been there about 5 times.
Yeah.
And it's a nice place to go for the day, but
yeah. I think I've
been there so many bloody times now. I got a bit bored.
Yeah,
the first time I stayed on Miyajima Island, and if you look it up, it's when you see photos of Japan, you have like the shrine in the sea, right?
Yeah, that's the place.
That's
like
one of the top 3 iconic scenic spots of Japan historically.
We took a photo with Mount Fuji and then Itsukushima, like the places that you see always on postcards.
But that island, I actually stayed there in a tent my first time.
What?
Yeah, I stayed there. I went camping on Miyajima, and I woke up and a deer had eaten all my bags, because there's loads of deer on the island, and they're fucking crazy bastards.
Eating your bags? Of what? Like,
and they're really hungry. Like the deer, eat everything.
Deer are crazy. The deer in Nada are crazy.
So I went to sleep in my tent and had my luggage outside the tent. I woke up and we heard like the rustling of something.
Oh my god!
And I saw through the tent the outline of a deer just like eating my bag. And I was like, "You son of a bitch!" And I just storm out and grab my bag from its mouth, and terrifying, absolutely terrifying.
God. That's too funny.
How do locals react to you? Or do they just ignore you? Says Alexander Mist. Locals, it depends really. We had a nice local today.
The lady at the market.
I had a nice lady at the market. Oh, no, we didn't. That's a joke.
We
were filming in the Kanazawa market.
Are you going to put that part in the video?
I don't know if I got it on film. Maybe. But then we're filming at the market, and Sharla found some wasabi.
Yeah, some fresh wasabi. It looked really cool, you know? And I was like, oh, the viewers will want to see this. So I'm standing there, like, pointing at the wasabi, like explaining it to you guys, like, oh, check out the fresh wasabi, doesn't it look neat? And the lady like shoved me, she's like, get out of there,
so awkward.
Get out of here.
Yeah.
I've never had anyone shove me here before.
What a bitch.
Yeah, it was really
not all Japanese people are friendly.
But you were about to say we met someone nice.
Did meet someone nice at the convenience store today.
Oh, that girl was really sweet.
The woman at the convenience store was nice. She asked where we were from, and
she was so excited to talk to me in English.
But no, it can be hard to meet Japanese people and stuff. They're very shy. The one place to meet Japanese people is at bar, really. There's no doubt about that. like it has to be a bar.
Yeah.
That's why Pete Donaldson's so successful. He's always like, I met people in Japan because I went to a bar every day.
That's why though, because those are the people that are chill. They're slightly drunk. They're not as shy as usual. Yeah, that's true. Actually, yeah, that's probably where I've had the best conversations with Japanese people is at little bars.
Yeah. Kath says, yes, you should go to old districts and film. Like those streets that look like you're from the Edo era. We tried to do that yesterday.
We tried to do that.
In Kanazawa, which has beautiful Edo era streets, and then it rained harder than I've ever seen rain.
It was horrible.
Rain.
So we couldn't film that.
Yeah.
But we ended up in the market with the bitchy lady, so that turned out well.
But we got Kyoto, so we can get another shot there. We'll try and get the Edo era streets in Kyoto to make up for the ones in Kanazawa.
Where is it that has the Edo Mura? Where was that?
Somewhere near Kyoto, isn't it?
Kyoto, yeah. Or was that Osaka? Let me look it up because that place was really cool. I've been there like 5 times now. I love it. It's really neat. Edo Mura. Wi-Fi.
I just realised I'm like stroking my face. What happens when you have like facial hair? If you have facial hair, you start touching it. It's bad, nasty habit.
Wonderland. Oh, there's one in Tochi. That's not the one I mean though. Where is it? Can't remember. Maybe it was like Nagoya or something.
On the next video, is Joey's last video challenge from Ampama, and the challenge this time was to make a Japanese commercial, and we had like 3 hours to make a Japanese commercial. I think we pulled it off, just about.
I've seen the raw footage, and if you can edit it well, it's going to be very.
I do think the next video could absolutely destroy my reputation. Genuinely, like it's fucking
so cringy.
Bonkers.
It's so cringy. In a good way.
Yeah, I'm quite worried about the next video we're putting out. It could be my downfall. Laying on the floor.
Chris, did you actually serve Elon Musk a cake?
Did you actually serve Elon Musk a cake?
I didn't believe him either. I thought he was joking.
I did. Yeah, I have met Elon Musk. Yeah. Oh, that wasn't a joke. I've met him. It was about, I want to say, 7 or 8 years ago now. Probably 7 years ago.
Did he have hair then, or was he balding?
He had hair. He had much hair. Nice hair. Yes, Elon Musk. He came to the place where I worked. I worked at a castle, and I knew who he was back then. He was kind of famous back then.
Just starting.
His fame was, he was rising up through the ranks of fame, and he came to my castle, and I got to give Elon Musk a birthday cake.
Michaela must be so jealous.
Of what?
We got in an argument over Elon Musk when we were in
really?
Shikoku together. Yeah, on Twitter. Well, I'm in love with him. And,
Sharla loves Elon Musk.
And Michaela thinks that he's disgusting.
Really?
Yeah, so we got in like a big fight over it.
Why does she think he's disgusting?
Yeah, right? It's ridiculous.
I mean,
How do you think he's disgusting?
Elon Musk isn't handsome.
Yeah, but he's a fucking genius.
He's a genius.
So it makes him really hot, and I don't understand how she doesn't understand that.
So you're attracted to Elon Musk's personality.
Yeah, and that makes him hot.
Wants someone who's better looking.
I guess.
So Michaela likes the looks, you like personality.
I guess.
There you go then.
More for me. Does Hampton Court Palace count as a castle? What's
Hampton Court Palace count as a castle? No, John Chew. Hampton Court Palace is not a castle, it is a palace. Hence the name, Hampton Court Palace. I've never actually been to Hampton Court Palace. That's where Anne Boleyn got beheaded, I think. King Henry VIII's wife.
Oh.
Yeah.
Jeez.
Elon Musk is slightly creepy. I'm with Michaela on this one.
What the fuck is wrong with you guys? Have you ever watched an interview of him? Watch the podcast.
I don't know, he's a little bit weird.
But like in a hot way.
Is he?
What's wrong with you guys?
I don't think Elon Musk is hot. A genius, yes.
He's definitely
but not hot.
If you were a girl, you
and as much as I love Elon Musk, he's made too many mistakes of recent times.
No, but
save that for our new Elon Musk-based podcast. Discussing
Can I join in for that one?
The pros and cons of Elon Musk.
Can the three of us
founder of SpaceX and Tesla Motors and PayPal.
I hate you guys. Everyone's siding with Michaela. You're crazy.
Man. Dear oh dear. But yeah, I think the cycle's gone well so far.
Yeah, I think so too.
I'm really happy with how it's gone.
As long as you're enjoying it,
I'm definitely enjoying. I'm really enjoying the trip. Yeah, I'm really enjoying it. I just wish there was more time. Like
Yeah.
this whole trip is like a month and a half, right? Going from Yamagata to Kagoshima, it's a month and a half, and yet it doesn't feel long enough. You know, we still only got like one day in each major city.
Yeah.
Doesn't feel like enough. Like we went to Kanazawa. We're in Kanazawa, just on the outskirts now, and I'd love to be here for 3 days, check it out, get to know it properly. But it's kind of like you turn up at Kanazawa, you look around, you go, "Wow, this is amazing! I'd love to see more," but then you have to get back on the bike and go off. So that's kind of annoying. At the same time, I think by next week or the week after, maybe I'll probably feel like, "Oh yeah, this is quite a long trip." So
you were saying that maybe you'd do it again and not film it. Like, just do it for enjoying it. I would love to do that.
Oh, I'd absolutely love. I mean, who said that? Susanna says, "What's your reward to yourself for finishing the cycle?" My reward to myself after the cycle is I'm probably just going to disappear for a week or two
and not do YouTube for a little bit, just relax. And
I'm probably gonna. I'm actually going to stop doing YouTube for like 2 or 3 weeks or maybe longer. I don't know. Certainly, I'm going to take things easy for a month. I'll probably make a few videos and put them out. But yeah, after the cycle, after from December to January, my reward to myself is I'm going back to the UK, probably for the whole month or two, maybe month and a half.
Yeah.
And then I'll go back to the UK. I'll see my friends. I'll see my family.
For Christmas.
I'll be there for Christmas.
I'm so jealous.
I fucking love Christmas. I hate Christmas in Japan.
Christmas in Japan is horrible,
Christmas
you
in Japan,
guys.
utter shit.
It's literally the worst time of year. It's really so depressing.
So I'm looking forward to going home for Christmas, and that's how I reward myself. I'm really looking forward to that already.
That's gonna be nice.
So yeah, I'm kind of in a good mood. I've got the cycle to look forward to next month or so, and then I've got Christmas and my family and friends to look forward to as well. And I'm really looking forward to having just the idea of having like a playlist of 50 videos on my YouTube charting the cycle, and the fact that I can like then go back and look over every day of the trip is also really exciting to me.
Yeah, that is fun.
Like
I like that about Vlogmas. Like I don't do anything amazing during Vlogmas, but then I've got a month of videos to look back on.
What's Vlogmas?
So every December I do daily videos. So for the past 3 years I've done daily videos in December, so I can go back and look at what my life was like for a month.
Must be quite hard though.
Yeah,
doing daily vlogs. Well, I mean, I'm doing daily vlogs now.
It's nothing like what you're doing. Yeah. It's a lot easier. After watching this, I feel like doing Vlogmas is gonna feel like a piece of cake.
I mean, I would never normally do daily videos if it was just me at home, right?
Right.
One of the reasons I've never done daily videos outside of the massive task of making daily videos and producing them is I don't live an interesting enough life. If it's just me in my apartment, it's not that good.
But I think people like that. That's what I like about Vlogmas, because you get a peek into someone's life that you don't normally see because your videos aren't very personal, you know?
Yeah, I suppose.
So I like that about Vlogmas, but I can see how you would be worried that it wouldn't be interesting.
Yeah, I don't know, I just prefer making one video a week than putting all my all into one video. Yeah, the last video we put up actually isn't doing so well. The video yesterday, movie lines. I'm
disappointed.
All of the videos on the cycle. Let's have a look now. All the videos on the cycle so far have made over 200,000 views, except the cycling across Japan speaking movie quotes.
Yeah.
And the reason it didn't do very well, interestingly, is it's under 10 minutes.
Yeah, I told Chris.
YouTube doesn't promote your video as much if it's under 10 minutes because there are less adverts, less commercials on the video.
So they make less money off
of it. So they make less ad revenue, so YouTube doesn't promote them as much.
Yeah.
So lesson learned, all the videos from now on the channel are always going to be over 10 minutes. Because then YouTube promotes it. And,
that's what you
Other than that, though, I'm really happy about it.
Chris's next challenge, swimming to Okinawa. Are you good at swimming?
I'm all right at swimming.
Yeah.
Don't think I can swim to Okinawa, John. I think that might be that might finish me off, especially having just cycled 2,000 kilometers. What is your reverse culture shock when you go back, Chris? Says Q61.
What do you feel like
reverse
when you go
culture
back?
shock. Diversity, multiculturalism.
Yes.
Because in Japan, there's just Japanese people.
That's a thing.
Population in Japan is 98. I think 98% Japanese.
Yeah,
right?
98.5%.
98. Think about that for a second. If you live in any Western country, the diversity is off the charts, right? In Europe and America, Canada.
We take it for granted.
We take it for granted.
Yeah.
In Japan, it's so homogenous. So when you go back and you land at Heathrow Airport in London, and there's like people from all around the world, and it's kind of like, wow, so many cultures.
Same in Canada.
And it's kind of cool, I like the multiculturalism aspects. I like that, but that's what makes Japan feel so odd, I think, to some extent. You feel like you're in a bubble, a contained bubble.
It is very strange. It's a strange feeling.
So that's the main thing in terms of reverse culture shock. Actually, one video I want to make though, and I've just remembered what video I do want to make when I go back to the UK. I want to make a video comparing London to Tokyo.
Oh.
Like,
I'd like to see that. I don't know anything about
maybe
London.
like a comparison video looking at London versus Tokyo, which is better in certain aspects.
That'd be cool.
I think at the end of the day, Tokyo is better to live in because you've got you've got no crime.
Okay.
Compared to London.
Right.
London at the moment, and I'm sure out of the 100 people watching this, out of you guys watching this, some of you live in London, right? And you know that London's become like the fucking Wild West the last 5-6 years because the government cut back on police spending. There's tens of thousands of less police. Crime is up like a rocket, and London is kind of scary now. But other than that, London is great. It's a very diverse city. It feels to some extent like the center of the world, like along with New York. It's one of the only alpha plus cities. So it's a real global city. Whereas Tokyo doesn't actually feel so global because of the homogenous factor again. Tokyo is a massive city, right? Four times the size of London, but it still doesn't feel half as connected to the world. Whereas London kind of feels like it's at the center of the world to some extent, which I quite like. And also,
cleaner. That's it.
Tokyo has better architecture by far. Yeah, by far.
Of course.
Tokyo has beautiful skyscrapers and things, but London's got ancient old buildings. You've got museums, castles, everything on your doorstep. Tokyo has none of that.
It's a hard pick, really.
Because you got fire bombs at the end.
But your point about Tokyo being safer really is it should be high up on your list of priorities. So
I'd much rather live. I think I could live in Tokyo easily, but I don't think I could live in London really necessarily, unless it was the outskirts. Right?
Yeah, that's how I feel when I go back to like Vancouver. I think about like if I could live here. And definitely not the downtown area because it feels so dangerous compared to Japan. It's weird.
Absolutely. I would love to see London versus Tokyo, says Elise. I don't know much about London. Oh, of course. I forget, like, a lot of my viewers probably never been to London as well. Given most of, about like
the UK.
30% of my viewers are American.
Right. Right. Yeah. Same as mine then.
My reverse culture shock was realizing that anything I did lock up securely would be stolen.
Oh shit!
Says Curtis.
Right.
Yeah, actually, my sister who moved to London just 2 to 3 weeks ago. She moved to London. She was so excited. She locked up her bicycle, went inside a shop for about 10 minutes, came out, and a brand new bicycle that was locked up and chained up, it had gone, fucked off, and some people have just stolen it.
It's crazy.
And that was that.
10 minutes.
Brand new, wonderful bicycle.
And that's with it locked.
And that was with it fucking locked.
What else could you do?
It's insane,
you can't
isn't it?
do anything.
Absolutely insane, stupid, disgusting. I live right next to Canary Wharf, says Cameron. So I see a lot of skyscrapers. Wow, you live next to Canary Wharf.
Oh, you could do a comparison video with Pete, they said. That's true, because he knows both quite well.
Could do, yeah. That'd be quite fun. Put Pete Donaldson to good use.
Make him work for
Christina says, when Natsuki went to London, did he meet your family? Yes, he did. He came over for Christmas, and the first time.
Did he meet your family?
He met my family. They really liked him. My family loved Natsuki.
How is he at talking in English? Like, I know he can speak English, but he usually says crazy things. Is he like that in real life, or is that a video thing?
No, he's like that in real life.
It's crazy. Yeah. So he had those kind of conversations with your family.
Like, the Natsuki you see in the videos is just Natsuki. There isn't like a.
It's not a character.
It's not a character.
It's really not, just what he's like.
It's not acting. It's not a performance. That is just Natsuki, and that's what makes him so interesting, right? Oh no, my bike was stolen 2 weeks ago in Richmond, says John.
Richmond.
That's actually like
West London.
That's like 5 or 6 miles.
I thought you meant Vancouver.
My sister lives somewhere that side of London.
Oh
so
man,
that side of London's really nice, but your bikes are not safe.
That sucks.
Come to Norway and compare Norway to Japan.
Ooh, I'd love to go to Norway.
I'd quite happily go to Norway and compare it to Japan.
Friends. Have you been to Norway?
I haven't.
No.
I've been to Sweden nearby, but not Norway.
I haven't been in that area at all.
Apparently it's expensive. Very expensive, Norway, right?
But everyone loves it. Yeah. Everyone loves living there. So.
Wow, this has triggered an onslaught of comments about how awful London is. It's disgusting the amount of thievery in London. I caught one person today stealing 3 Red Bulls this morning. Oh my God.
What?
So,
from what? Just like a store?
yeah. Oh, that's not
what
good.
What the hell?
What are you doing for Halloween? Says Forever Jennifer. For Halloween.
Halloween?
What am I
doing? What do you want to do? Give him some suggestions for stuff to do for Halloween. He doesn't have a plan yet.
Where will we be? We'll be near Himeji Castle with Ryotaro.
11 days from now.
I think we'll be with Ryotaro for Halloween.
I want to do more
certainly
creepy stuff. Do you guys
stuff.
want to see more creepy stuff, exploring haunted areas? I think he should. I love that kind of thing. You don't want to.
No more haunted things.
You don't want to.
No more haunted bridges and tunnels.
He's scared. He's scared.
Of course I'm scared.
Tell him you want to see it.
You didn't go in the fucking haunted tunnel last week.
I would have loved to. I would have loved to.
The haunted tunnel. Ugh.
I need to fucking get some revenge on you for that roller coaster. So I'm going to find something really fucking creepy and force him to go in it. You guys get Googling the Himeji area. Find like the creepiest place that you can find and tweet it to me. And I'll surprise Chris with it.
Yeah.
That'll be the plan for Halloween.
Did you enjoy? Did any of you guys find the scary tunnel scary?
I did, watching the footage.
I found it scary, and I was watching the footage back on the video.
But I believe in ghosts and stuff, and you don't. But why were you scared then? If you don't believe, he believes in them. That's why he's scared.
Go back and look at the video.
But
it's like a tunnel.
Why are you scared
darkness.
if you don't believe in ghosts?
Like because shut up.
See, he does. He does.
I don't believe in ghosts, but I still get scared of ghosts. Does that make sense?
That means you believe in them.
Did you edit out the tunnel exit? Says Christian. No, I didn't edit it out. It was just the exposure on the lens. Sometimes it captured the end, sometimes it didn't.
Definitely ominous.
It was a pretty long tunnel though. We went. The tunnel must have been, I want to say, 100 to 200 meters long.
Was it?
200 meters long. I'm not sure actually.
We cycled through a really long tunnel when we were in Fuji. It was like 2 kilometers long or something. Imagine that. This tunnel wasn't that long.
But this tunnel was at least 100, 200 meters long. Joey and I walked to the halfway point. And yeah, at that point it was terrifying. Really horrible.
The face in the tunnel was crazy. Creepy shit coming down the stairs.
The face. So we went to the tunnel.
And it did look like Joey.
We got to the center of the tunnel, right slap bang in the middle of the tunnel. You look at the video. And there was in water. There was like water dripping down. Dripping down from the ceiling of the tunnel.
Yeah.
And there was an outline of a face, and it
really looked like Joey.
It did look like Joey.
That's the kind of thing you'd see in a Japanese horror movie, where people are like, they go to a creepy place, and then there's like, a picture of one of the people in the group on the wall. Like, what the fuck?
I was worried that people thought we'd staged that because it was like.
I thought you had, but I saw that.
Honestly.
I was like, did you guys draw that on the wall?
No, how? Yeah. We went in
Joey.
there and drew out a faint face. No, it was a face.
Yeah.
It was pretty creepy.
Yeah.
That scared me. And then Joey, while I was filming, Joey just ran out the tunnel, and I left
you in there alone.
I was really scared because think about that. You're in a tunnel, 200 meters long.
Yeah.
Joey's in the distance. I just picture like a hand coming out
and grabbing you, and then
And I was just like, fuck that, like seriously.
Can you call Joey now to see he's still around? Joey's apparently in America at some anime convention. I think he's still alive.
If you're watching this from Washington, that is where Joey is right now, Washington, D.C.
Let us know you're still alive, Joey, and you haven't been cursed.
Kath says there's a faint voice or girl laughing. Is there?
No.
Really?
Where?
No.
Don't say that.
When is the voice? If there's a video.
Don't say that.
I'm sorry. If there's a voice in the video, Kath, at what point is it? What's the time? What's the time? I'll check that out.
Honestly, though, please find some creepy places for me to take him. I really want to do that.
No creepy places. Seeing Sharla in the morning without makeup sort of
Fuck off.
Clever guy.
The Joey Memorial Tunnel. Oh my god, that's horrible.
Do a tunnel cycling video, please. We don't have long tunnels to cycle through in the Netherlands. They're fascinating.
We should have filmed that tunnel when we were cycling.
We just I've cycled through quite a lot of tunnels on this journey, but I just haven't filmed them because the lighting is shit. So
yeah, it's quite shit. It's quite dark usually. Huh. There was a weird camera disturbance on Joey's cave video.
Probably just edited in.
I haven't seen Joey's cave. Is it edited in? Do you think so? I haven't seen it.
I don't know if you watched Joey's video, but Joey and I also went to a cave on Joey's channel, the Anime Man channel.
What did you feel
And
about
that
that?
was pretty creepy. I do think the tunnel was scarier because the tunnel went deep into the mountain, and also to get to the tunnel, we had to bat our way through a forest with like a stick.
To the tunnel looked
Whereas
creepy.
the cave was like near a road, so it wasn't that scary. But have you taken a peek at the Abroad on a Bike challenge list on Tokyo Creative?
Oh yeah, have you looked at all the challenges people are sending in, or have you just seen the
I haven't
curated
actually.
ones? Yeah, there's some random shit on there.
Yeah, guys, if you have a challenge for us to do on the cycle, something you really want us to see, do go on the Tokyo Creative website and leave a comment.
Do that. Yeah.
Maybe you can put. I know. If you want a better chance of getting picked, maybe you can put something in brackets.
Ooh, yeah, because
Some sort of code word.
we'll know your patrons.
So
Put a little P in brackets.
Yeah.
And we'll keep an eye out for those. Yeah. Oh, and also follow the Tokyo Creative Instagram. I think it's tokyocreative.jp, and you can see some more behind the scenes stuff. They're doing a really good job at taking like behind the scenes photos of what we're doing.
Yeah, go on Tokyo Creative website. There's a page where you can submit a challenge to us. Go on there, write your challenge, and then put a P, just a capital P in brackets.
So we know
and I'll tell our production team
to watch
that is someone who's a Patreon supporter. So hopefully they'll prioritize
that's a good idea.
your ideas and
That's a good
actually make it happen.
Yeah. They will.
That'd be cool.
They will. Yeah.
But for now, guys, we're going to wrap things up.
Time to go edit.
It's 11:05. It's time to go back and edit
the commercial video.
The commercial video. The next video.
Forward to that.
The next video will be up probably tomorrow. Originally, I wanted it out today, but I've been struggling to edit this video because there's a commercial in it, right? You have to make a fucking commercial. I'd say this, so that's to look forward to. And yes, can you edit challenges? I already posted mine without a little P, says Chantel. Just sorry, I don't think you can edit it, but just do it again, Chantel.
Yeah, do it again. Send in another one with a P.
Yeah.
Thanks for joining, guys.
But yeah, thanks. It's been great fun, guys.
It was fun doing this joint live stream. I hope you enjoyed it.
And thank you to Sharla for joining.
Yeah,
I will be doing
pleasure.
more Patreon streams on my Patreon, guys. So do keep an eye out.
Yeah,
there will be more.
I'm going to be here for another month, so I'll be doing my own too
Yes.
again. So I'll see you guys
I'll probably
again.
appear on Sharla's one, but yes, there will be another stream coming up soon.
All right, off to edit.
Off to edit
and eat something.
Oh man, cool guys. Thanks for joining. And John says, try to get a decent level of sleep tonight. I will. Don't you worry, John.
Geez.
I'll get that
Let's
sleep.
do that. We got more cycling.
Can you
Tomorrow.
keep Cowboy Razor? That was good, mate. Can you keep the live stream unlisted? Yes, the live stream will be up.
Yeah.
For all to see. As long as you've got the link to this, you can watch it. It will be up if you really want to watch it again. If you missed a part early on, go back and watch it.
If you join later or something.
Yeah. But for now, guys, no matter where you might be out there in the big wide world, I hope you're having a lovely Saturday. If you're just waking up, have a great day. If you're just going to bed, make the most of Sunday. And if you're just in the middle of the day, do something great and productive. But for now, keep an eye out. More stuff on the way. And good night, guys. See you very soon. Nighty night.